Alright. Okay, hi beautiful people. This is gonna be an unedited raw video. I think the last time I did this I literally was wearing this headband and this shirt, but this is like my favorite outfit, so just keeping it real with you. I'm gonna kind of do that again. I really don't know if I'm gonna post this because honest to goodness I don't want to start drama at all. I am not. I literally avoid conflict at any cost. I've gotten better at addressing it. That's a whole nother thing. Whatever. I'm sidetracking. This is not intended at all to just start drama. This is between you and me, and I want everyone to have kind of a heart check. Regardless of who's watching this, if another Christian YouTuber is watching, or if you're a subscriber to me or to other Christian YouTubers, I want us to all just kind of take a step back and to think, okay? Seriously, I mean that, because this is the thing. The reason why I'm saying all of this and doing this video, if you're confused, because I haven't talked about it yet, is because one of my Christian YouTuber friends, Katie, tweeted and posted on Instagram about how she feels like a lot of Christian YouTubers are coming from a very legalistic approach to how they do their YouTube videos and just how they make people feel. Like a lot of Christian YouTubers, she feels leave people feeling condemned and ashamed and guilty, and she doesn't like that. And here's the thing, when I saw this, I was like, okay, I need to step back and think about this. Like, do I agree? Do I think that this is true? Do I think that this is something I'm doing? Or what, right? And so I did, and I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I do feel like there are some people in this community who kind of have that legalistic approach, which if you don't know what that means, it's basically like, if you've heard of the Pharisees in the Bible, they were these people who were very much like rule followers. Like, you were a good person, you were right with God when you did the right thing, always, and that's what made you saved, that's what made you feel loved by God, and just constantly were rule following so much to the point that it wasn't even about them and God and loving God and following his commands because they loved him so much. It was just like, we are good, we are great because we do this stuff, and everyone else who doesn't do it is bad, right? And just very much like, this is right, this is wrong, that's the only way it is. It's just my opinion is right, yours is wrong, and you should feel badly about that otherwise. That's kind of what that means, my Becca Eller explanation of that. But yeah, basically, I stepped back and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna name names, and I'm not gonna call anyone out because I don't want to start drama, but I think I do need to make a video about this, and I'm not sure, again, if I'm even gonna post this, because I don't know. So whatever, for that reason, I'm not gonna allow comments to be, I'm going to allow comments, but I'm going to approve them first, because I don't want anyone to just be like, yeah, this channel, that person, those people, those are the people she's talking about, right? I don't want to do that. If one of the other YouTubers, like Christian YouTubers, watches this, I want them to I would love it if you took a step back and thought about it. Like, am I coming from this standpoint? Am I being legalistic? Am I making people feel condemned when they leave my channel and guilty and ashamed? That's what I want. That's one of the goals. The other goal is, and that's going to be most people watching, is, are you subscribed to those kind of people? Like, do you feel like you are subscribed to people who, if you've ever watched a video by a Christian YouTuber and you've walked away from it feeling guilty, feeling ashamed, feeling dirty, feeling unclean, feeling condemned, that is something that raises a red flag, and that's not okay. That's not something that God ever wants us to feel, okay? Condemnation does not come from God. Conviction does come from God. Conviction's different. Conviction is where you feel like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this, okay? This is not something that God wants me to do. This is not something that's growing me closer to him. And it's kind of like a whisper at your heart, or a tug at your heart, sometimes like a poking at your heart. It can be a little painful, but it's not a bad thing. It doesn't make you feel dirty or guilty. It makes you feel like, yeah, I need to turn around. I need to change this in order for me to grow closer to God. It's something from a loving standpoint, even though it's kind of can be painful, but it's still at the same time in love from God. So that's what that is. So I say all this to say, take a step back and think about the people that you're subscribed to. Are you feeling like when you leave their videos that, are you feeling loved? Do you feel like they preach to you in love and in truth? Just love, just truth, right? Okay, it has to be done in love, not from a legalistic standpoint, making you feel guilty or ashamed or anything like that. Take a step back, think about the people you're subscribed to, and maybe unsubscribe from some people, because you should never feel ashamed or condemned or anything like that. The channels that you should be subscribed to are people who are preaching the gospel in truth and in love, not just one or this one, okay? It's the truth and in love together. That's what God intended for us to do to everyone, not just the Christian community. So with that being said, take a minute to not even just a minute, just take some time to step back and think about it. Who you're subscribed to, who you're allowing to speak into your life, who you're allowing to influence you. That's why we're called influencers, okay? It's very important because you have control over that. Control over who you're subscribed to and how those people make you feel. They should be pushing you to do the right thing in love, not in a condemning guilt kind of way. So with that being said, have a great day and know that you are so loved and so beautiful.